Welcome back. Camping has taken on a whole new meaning and a surge of popularity here in Park City and beyond. If you want to get past the tent, though, and maybe try out RVs, right now RV sharing is a popular item as well. I spoke with Jon Gray recently. Let's take a look.
We are going beyond the tent. In fact, you can take your camping adventures to new heights. What should you consider when planning your next summer camping trip? Jon Gray, the CEO of RVshare, is joining us today live from the Elm Hill RV Resort in Nashville. Jon, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me on.
So, tell us a little bit more about where you are today.
So, we're here in Nashville today to launch our Go Beyond the Tent promotion with RVshare. And basically, we believe that tent camping is kind of where camping starts. It's how most people get into it. It's a very accessible way to get into camping, and it's wonderful. But it's also a really incomplete way to do family vacations. When you rent an RV, you have a truly upgraded experience. You can keep your drinks cold in a fridge. You can, cook on a stove. You can sleep in a comfy bed. You have a private restroom. You have air conditioning to keep it cool on hot summer nights. It's really just a different level of experience and a great way to connect groups and families with camping. And we're looking to promote that this summer.
Camping and RVing has grown steadily across the U.S. for many years, but significantly this past year. So, what trends will we be seeing when it comes to camping this summer?
So camping and RVing grew really quickly over the course of the last year, kind of as a result of the pandemic. I think when people were considering travel during the pandemic, they wanted to do so in a way that gave them control over their surroundings. And RVing was perfect for that because it allowed them to be very self-contained, have their own bed, to have their, own bathroom and all that sort of stuff with them. What we're seeing now is people kind of move out of that pandemic travel pattern and more into a typical travel pattern where they are taking longer trips. So you're seeing a lot more people do cross-country RVing, picking up an RV in one place and going to another. Grand Canyon, Yellowstone are very popular again this summer, and they were down a little bit in popularity last year. So we're seeing those trips come back online. We're seeing a lot more flexible work type trips where people are blending their vacation, kind of making it longer and participating in work remotely while they're away. So that's another trend that we've been seeing as well.
And what else should we consider when planning our summer camping trip?
So the first thing I would consider at this point is, given the proximity we're in to the large summer holidays, really need to get a move on as it relates to booking. As with every travel business, when you're booking an RV, the earlier you book, the better selection you're going to have. And where as you get closer to the large summer holidays, you're going to have less inventory to choose from. So my best advice right now is to book quickly. Another thing I would say is, think about the type of RV experience you want to have. Do you want to drive the RV? Do you want to pull it behind a car? Or do you want to have it delivered to a campground of your choice? If you book through RVshare, our owners will deliver it to the campground of your choice. You can just show up and walk right in, and your vacation begins as soon as you arrive.
And where can we go for more information?
So for more information, either on content that you might want to look at to learn more about RVing or which campgrounds to pick or something like that, all the way through to going and booking a specific RV for this year's trip, you can do any of that on our website at rvshare.com.
Well, thank you so much, Jon Gray, for joining us today. This is really great information and makes me excited to go camping and RVing this summer.
Thank you.